balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Now batting, off fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this left field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Here's Mookie Betts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Headley is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runs in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gary Sanchez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. full count. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Ready once again, Greg Bird. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Foul at home plate. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. He'll start us off in the 8th. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Once again a 3-2. It'll hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game. Yankees, Red Sox. This one's been everything we could have possibly asked for and more as you get a look at our line score right there. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Second home run early in the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
David Robertson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Headley into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. on now to the bottom of inning number 8, and it's 1-0 Boston. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two-one home now to Gardner. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and late reactions, and they got him. Into the box, Chase Headley. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 1-2, here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. They trail this one 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base. To start the Red Sox after the inning. Once again, Mookie Betts, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball, and this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. So digging in now, number 11. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they strike for 3. Chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's Starlin Castro. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Benintendi is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, way to get dirty. He is out.
Now batting.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Swihart goes to get it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. Drew Pomeranz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. Swing and a miss. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, it dorks in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Runners on first with 1 down. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped in the air back behind short. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
Batting fourth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. One and one, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing for. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Previous history with Sabathia, 1 hit in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold? And that misses 2-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Starlin Castro. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch a ball.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Matt Holliday standing in now. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Smoke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smith. smoke now. Previous history with Sabathia, 4 hits in 7. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there at shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, third baseman Chase.
Now at the plate, Chase Headley. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it to the infield.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Tulowitzki for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn to the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Russell Martin now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Up there by CC Sabathia. It remains 0-0. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Smoke onto the grass. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that to zero.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Drilled to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fly ball out to straightaway right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check through 4, still tied 0-0. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Saunders. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is it got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So striding in, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Way home, still no score. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Designated hitter, Steve Pierce.
So coming to the plate, Steve Pierce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Sabathia now with the 3-1. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Saunders. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Saunders becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And a first pitch. Swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-2 delivery. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Leave one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pilar. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Ellsbury's after it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. Stepping in now, Steve Pearce. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Jays strike. They'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. test. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Aaron Loop gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Chase Headley. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 20.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Ready once again, Jose Bautista. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now Sabathia's 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ellsbury going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Adam Warren answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Chance coming up here. 3-0 in favor of the Jays.
Your attention, please.
Welcome back to MLB Network. What's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
now, Didi Gregorius. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now, I know this is the first game of the road trip, but maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet. But this offense has got to get it going.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pilar going back on it. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1.